Hello. It's me, Queen Sensitivity. I am exhausted. I've been exhausted all day. I think I've kind of been exhausted all week. And I'll have like little moments when I feel better. And then I have like a lot of moments where I don't. I've been feeling very sick recently. Like I think the last 2 days, like feeling sick, a lot of nausea. Today I had terrible headache. And a lot of fears came up today about like, I'm not using this time that I have to be productive, and I don't have, money coming in. So a lot of fears about home security and just like financial stability, and also just like a lot of worries around like, just life stuff. And I'm here to remind you that you are perfect as you are, and that you are divine, and that you are actually doing so much work, so much transmuting. Today, I woke up with like feeling a lot of grief in my heart chakra. So a lot of heart chakra activations. And I also felt a lot of like feeling of longing from the divine masculine. So I'll get a message about the divine masculine, but I also want to get a message because I feel I keep getting the message over and over again. I don't know which one to get. The message over and over again that something good is okay, I guess that's a sign. Something good is right around the corner. But then every time that I've tried to just use my intuition without getting the cards, Spirit just keeps sending the message just to relax, relax, relax. Like they don't want to reveal what's right around the corner. I don't know. I've just had a lot of, if anybody else has been like thinking in terms of like times, like, oh, I've been waiting for like my miracle to happen. I've been waiting for magic to happen for I don't know how many years. I've been wanting to move here for how many years. It's also just this feeling of like, when is it going to be my turn? And we all know that we're in the process, heavily in the process of ascension right now. And so it's going to be time for everybody. So what do we have to say about that? Envy. Yeah, this is something that I just talked about in my Africans channel message video. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. This is the feeling that I've been feeling. Like I've been watching like Beyonce, and I love Beyonce, but it's just like this feeling of like, why does she get to live like her dream life and I don't? And it's just this feeling of like comparison. And it's like, of course, I only want the best for her and all the other people in the world living their dream life. But it's this feeling of like feeling a sense of like unfairness with the world. Like, why should other people get to, be with their soul family and be with their, their divine counterparts, or be in a place where they are financially stable while other people aren't? Like this sense of unfairness. And what I feel like the messages for this card is that divine justice is being served, which is also a message that came in the Africans reading with this yellow golden light right behind it. It's like the envy person is paying attention to something over there, and then right behind them is this huge castle being presented and created just for them. So hold on tight, hold the vision. Hold the vision and keep believing and knowing that divine justice has been served, and it's just a matter of it being revealed. And you have access right now to see that revelation in your heart by traveling astrally there, by sitting and really connecting with that energy of God, energy of source, energy of oneness. You will be able to see it, is what I'm feeling. So what's all this heebie-jeebie about things being right around the corner, please? What is this? What is this feeling? Everybody keeps saying something right around the corner. We'll take this one. I don't know why so many keep coming out. So with so many jumping out of the deck twice, I'll just show you. These came out. And then Patience came out. Yin Yang came out first, and the other one I haven't checked yet. But it's this feeling of like, I asked, what's this feeling of something being right around the corner? And a lot of cards came out. I feel like that's a sign that it's a lot of things coming out right around the corner. And I feel like that might be one of the reasons why, or the reason why, everybody is feeling so exhausted. I feel like it's I don't know. I guess I'll ask that separately. Man holding a coin. Why is everybody feeling so exhausted? I feel like it's I don't know. It's like when the garden is ready to be harvested, or whatever it's called, something's ready to be harvested. Like all the fruit is super ripe. Like it's very heavy and it's dense, it's plush, and you have to go and collect it all because if it's too much, like, it's too much life, and the garden is too filled with ripe fruit that it's heavy and it's weighed down. And I don't know, that's what I'm getting from this man holding the corn with the number 43. 4 is the number of the emperor, 3 is the number of the divine feminine, or the empress. And it's this feeling of like they're being brought together and grounded in a physical way. And I feel like that is what's taken it's so much energy being grounded that it just kind of like, it says forerunner. I don't get like zaps and stuff. Do y'all get like zaps sometimes? But yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's one of the reasons why I'm so tired. Spirit is being very secretive today. And I'm hearing like, no, I'm not. But it's just been very cryptic. It's just like patience, like shush, don't say anything. So a lot of like clearing is happening, letting go of a lot of hostilities. It's been very difficult for me. I can't speak today because I've been getting so many messages about my divine masculine, and it's so hard because it's like I just saw 707, because it's like I would love to just let go and let everything be and not worry about a particular person. But then I keep hearing this person's thoughts. I keep feeling them around me all the time. And it's like if I were to try to push them away, that would be like pushing away an integral part of myself. And so what I do instead is like, okay, I'm not gonna push it away. I'm just gonna be grateful, for this interaction, even though it's not physical and I still feel very isolated, and it's irritating, but I'm just gonna, let it be, because you can love somebody unconditionally and not put up with lower vibrational energies and not settle for less. Okay, so that's what I feel like this is about, like letting go of hostilities and surrendering to the love. Okay, so the last card that flipped over, what's on the way, third chakra, Shamuel. I keep being called to get this citrine today. I went to the crystal shop and like citrine kept like showing in my face, and I'm like, I got citrine at home, not buying citrine again. But citrine is a huge abundant stone. It's good luck, but it's great for manifesting. And so with it coming out with this third chakra of, the solar plexus, right? The solar plexus, I feel like it's the full coming online of the manifestations and the true life of your natural self, which is a light being. That's how I feel. Like, imagine the life of a light being and how that would be. And so it's like the manifestation of all around abundance, not just abundance in like one area of your life, like your career, or one area of your life, like your health. You finally got over a health issue. It's like all of the abundance, all of it. And you might want to look up citrine. So what does the divine masculine want to know? Getting on my nerves today. What do they want to share? I've never gotten this card. It says Dragon Trainer. Dragons have been coming out so much. So I feel like they're doing some kind of, I feel very annoyed, but I'm going to share the message. Doing some kind of work in order to be a better person and like get things ready to launch themselves into like, I don't know, a version of themselves that is more truthful and more forthcoming, rather than letting their dragon selves kind of like be wild and untamed, is what I'm feeling from this one. We have the power 3. I just noticed this symbol on the ground, like from, you know, what's that show called? Charmed. So it's again this sense of like getting their animals ready, preparing for something. And then the dragon is like above, like getting a higher perspective with the wings, and the wolves are like on the ground. So it's like getting a higher perspective with their higher selves and with spirit, and then waiting or preparing to launch this into action, like with their feet on the ground. And then we have Blood Moon as the last card. So again, it's moon is with timing. So something with timing and getting ready to step forward. But I feel like the moon is all about cups and emotions. And I feel like maybe still clearing. I feel like this person in Blood Moon is fairly confident, but it's still this feeling of like, I don't know, it's like they're on the move. Like I'm seeing now in my mind like the vampires from Twilight, and how even though they're super fast, it still takes them time to actually arrive at the destination. And that's how I feel. Like they're already on the move, the divine masculine, but they just haven't arrived yet. And 1122, this really annoys me, if I'm gonna be honest. And I don't know, maybe I just have to sit down and like talk to spirit, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not the only one who's been really annoyed with the divine masculine, because it's been this same like back and forth for forever of like, they're gonna come forward, they're coming forward, they're gonna come forward. And what I mean by coming forward, it's not like this dream of mine to like, and I feel like for a lot of divine feminines to have them like necessarily satisfy these fake fantasies, but people have to speak the truth. It's time for disclosure. It's time for people to say the truth and tell the truth and to reveal the truth. That I feel like is what is needed more so, you know, more, even more than wanted. It is a must in order for the world to be, you know, balanced and just with the symbol. And so it's been really annoying and frustrating to hear the same messages again and again. But like I said, they were tapping today. So these are the messages from the divine masculine, that they have a higher perspective now, and that they are getting their feet on the ground to move forward, and that they've already made the decision to move forward, but they just haven't arrived yet. Same old. Let's see, anything else Spirit would like to share with the collective? No, I've been kind of like, boo-hoo. Okay, North Star, Christina. So I feel like with this, it's talking about like your worst fears, your fears about the world and seeming threats. Spirit is saying that just give them to them, and like the world, or like the fortune of your life, or like the actuality of your life is actually much more brighter than you think. Like if you've been having a lot of fears and doubts about your life and how it's going to turn out, or how it's turning out, or like what's going to be the result of something, it's actually filled with miracles and filled with love and brightness and joy and fulfillment, rather than like the fears. So that's it. You can leave a comment. You are free to comment, especially about ascension symptoms that you might be experiencing. This is literally all I can do today, and it took me like 10 hours to be able to make this post. I was even too tired to like type. So this is all you get. All right. Bye.